channel. Well, I just got back from Raising Cane's on Comm Ave in Boston, and after I placed my order, they gave me the finger. Well, the chicken finger, that is. I got the Caniac combo. And I couldn't help thinking they should, I don't know what you call it, rent out the rights or whatever to that song from Flashdance. She's a Caniac for your love. Boomer joke. Both of them. The finger joke and the Caniac. So yeah, everything's damp here. Total including tax came to $16.36. What does the Caniac come with? I think it's, well, I'll open up, find out. I think it's 9, is it 9 fingers? So they gave me 9 fingers. No, I think there's 1, 2. It comes with 6, I believe. And there was no, okay, now the boomer joke, there was no 6 finger. Or 6 finger, you can't have 6 fingers. There was no 5 fingers discount. So you get coleslaw. And their sauces. And the Texas toast, I think. Whoops. Oh, yeah, for the thumbnail, I was gonna do, like the finger, but I don't want to get in trouble here. I was gonna make it so it looks like, I don't know if I should do that. That's enough. Okay, let's keep this family friendly. I got a sweet iced tea, but I thought when he gave me the glass he had poured ice into it, because I went straight to the fountain. It might have all melted. Now this might be a disaster here. I envision this just going everywhere except the glass. Oh yeah, okay. That turned out okay. I don't know if I should have that in the... So I am starving. Some ketchup. I'll put it in one of the wells. Always funny. Yeah, so like I said, the driving was smooth. No problems. When I parked like, not a good judge of distance, maybe 50 feet from Cane's. I couldn't believe it. You know, this is only the second time that I've been to this place. Like I said, it's on Comm Ave in Boston. What does it say on the... It's at 949 Comm Ave. Yeah, wasn't, there wasn't like a line. It was like one person. There were two people at the register. One person to the side. And yeah, as soon as that guy ordered, I got called up next. Very efficient. I went, got my iced tea, came back. I waited maybe 5 minutes. You can sit in the restaurant. I noticed all the college students, everybody's wearing masks in Boston. I took off. I thought I had everything, and then I was about a mile away and realized I didn't take quarters with me. So I had to scrounge around in the car looking for quarters. I had 3. So I wasn't certain how much time that was going to give me. And there's so much new construction going on in Boston. They have like dedicated bike lanes, so they have like where the regular curb used to be. Well, the road was, Comm Ave is pretty wide anyways. But there's like 2 curbs. There's a curb. The bike lane is in between 2 curbs. So it's painted green. So I'm driving up Comm Ave. I'm looking, should I park like 5 miles away and walk there? I don't know. That's always anxieties. You don't know what the parking's going to be like. Oh, and even at my age, man, I couldn't have done the parallel parking any better. It was perfect. I was like an inch away from the curb, perfectly spaced between bumpers. But then I had my boomer moment. I've had other towns, same thing. I get out, and there's not an individual like pole with the 2 meters on it. It's a group meter, so there's a meter way down, but there's no numbers. So, like I said, I was in like a stone's throw, as they say, up Canes. So instead of standing there at the machine trying to figure out what to do, I noticed it took credit cards also. I said, I don't have time for this. What are the odds? Then I envisioned my car either getting towed or getting a $200 ticket or whatever the parking ticket is for a $16 meal, But I risked it. And then in the short distance it took me to get to Canes, I realized, you must get a ticket. And you have to walk back and put that ticket maybe on the dash. Because sometimes, I was thinking you have to identify the space and punch that in to the machine. But that must be how they do that. Because there was no identification marks. And like I said, I just said, I don't have time for this. Wow. Oh, I didn't get I got a spoon. That'll do. Nothing says you have to have a fork to eat coleslaw. sings that song from Flashdance? I was going to say Splashdance. I was thinking Kenny Loggins, but I don't think that's it. I should know who that is. I can hear the voice in my head there, competing with the other voices. It is Kenny Loggins, isn't it? Oh yeah. What did I try the first time I went to Cane's? Was sandwiches real big because Popeyes just came out with their chicken sandwich? I don't think so. I probably just got the chicken fingers right. I don't think I got their sandwich. Yeah, what was I thinking? What did I say? They should license the song. You know, I never thought about that till relatively recently, in my 30s, I guess. When you go into a bar or a club play stuff, you have to license that. There's a licensing agreement. You have to pay a fee in order to play. Same thing if you're like a street performer, You just can't make money off of somebody else's song. I remember, it's a big controversy about. It's like when I made my transition from. Well, no, the Windows 10 I have now. That was a free upgrade. Well, the one computer that I bought, that came with the software. But then I had, it could be like 10 years ago now, I purchased Windows 7. But then I got that free upgrade in that time period that they offered to Windows 10. But, went off on a tangent there. The point I was trying to make is that I'm used to getting a physical product when I purchase something. So when I bought movies on DVDs, I got a DVD. Or when you buy a song, when they had cassettes, it's hard to forget, or it's hard to, you don't realize that you're just buying the license for that. You don't own it. So it was difficult to make the transition like Amazon. I bought movies, and then when Amazon got to the point where you could buy a movie and then download it, or you're streaming it, so it's not physically on your computer, and you don't have a physical copy of it. But that could disappear overnight. ask if iTunes was still popular, and then it dawned on me, well, people still have Apple products is still a big deal. But I have a couple of movies, a couple of songs, and on iTunes, but I just don't go to iTunes anymore. They got like updates every 30 days. That's annoying about iTunes on the PC. There's so many updates. This this really is got something go down the wrong way for a second. This really is moist chicken. They don't have a spicy though. It's just regular, right? They don't have desserts. They're just basics, the back to basics. Good chicken with fries. And to tell you the truth, I don't understand this thing. This guy upset when I left. I got in my car. There's a light in front of me on Com Ave at the intersection that Raising Cane's is on. And I was sitting there. I put my signal on. The light turned green. A couple of cars moved ahead. And then I slowly started to ease in. And I thought this guy was letting me in. So I didn't punch it. I slowly pulled out of the lot, out of the space. And he got upset about that. He leaned on the horn there for like a good 15 seconds. But I had to get into the left-hand lane because I needed to turn left, go back the opposite direction of Com Ave. He was in what was that? It was like a Porsche. I think it might have been a Porsche or an Audi. But if you're out there and you're watching this, sorry about that. I don't know. Just thought you would let me in. Yeah, so I was surprised. It was pretty uneventful. There was a bunch of fire engines that came out when I was going through I can't believe all the construction in Boston. They completely took away the old Lechmere station. I used to have all the green lines, when I was on the subway. I think we had green line cars that were back from the 40s or something like that. They'd have instances where what station was that? Like Haymarket or something. And the door opened and just came right off the train. And we all had to get off the train. And then on those trains, the heat ran winter and summer on some of those trains. The heat never turned off. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna have leftovers, but I don't know, there's 3 pretty good sized pieces of chicken here. So I only had 3. I didn't know how to describe this dressing. It's not, I keep on thinking, I'm going to say Russian because of the color. I haven't had any bottled Russian dressing for like ages. Been a while. I'm just pretty sure this was the color, or is the color of Russian dressing. This is a great day to do some yard work, but I don't like, oddly enough, I don't like being buffeted by wind when I'm doing yard work. But I like sailing. Go figure. You know what? I was just realizing, because I'm thinking, with Kentucky Fried Chicken, you get there's skin underneath the coating, right? This is this solid white meat, chicken breast meat with a nice coating on it. Oh man. I don't know why I'm putting it in the ketchup. Wow. This is delicious. Not a single piece of what do they call that stuff? Gristle or whatever. Well, I went over the time limit again on the Canon. Yeah, this is not too sweet, just perfect. fingers. It just doesn't reheat the same. I drove by this pond, and Canadian geese already have ducklings. But for some reason, Canadian geese, well, I know the reason. They always want to get to the island, the grass island in the middle of a two-lane or in the middle of a highway. They see the green grass, and they want to take their ducklings along. I saw a pair of Canadian geese. They had one duckling. You know, around here could have been a fox, could have been a coyote, or the weather just had one duckling they had to care for. Then farther on down there was another pair. They might have had like 6, and they were eyeballing crossing the street. And I'm like, oh great, now it's the busiest time of the day. They want to cross the street with their ducklings. The only thing missing was dessert, which I did not get any, don't have anything in the fridge or anything like that. Let me clear this out of the way for a second. Oh, and they have the compostable containers. Although it doesn't, that brand isn't on here from that last product I had. I can't remember who that was. Oh, it was the this place, Dave's Hot Chicken. So everyone, thanks for stopping by. That was a meal from Raising Cane's, plural. No, not plural. Raising Cane's, possessive, apostrophe S. I'm no English expert. I don't know. Raisin. Is there apostrophe on that? I think so. Oh, because it's Raising Cane's chicken fingers. So yeah, possessive. And oh, I just need to look at the One Love quality chicken finger meals. They used to be, I think that's the location, they used to be a McDonald's. And for some reason I remember going into in that McDonald's. And that was when, does anybody remember when McDonald's used to have, they used to always have these contests. And they always had these like scratch cards. And you could get like a free drink or a free meal. Or win, who knows what, a car. I can't remember. Or sizes. I don't think these fast food places do that anymore. They don't have promotions like that anymore. Okay, where was I? I was closing the video. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you for your continued support and your comments. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors, and especially thank you for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description to get you over to Amazon to make any of your Amazon purchases. That way it identifies me, and it's sort of like, I'm a salesperson and I directed you to, or helped you, cash out or purchase something, and I get a commission or a fee, as Amazon calls it, at no additional cost to you. So that's an easy way to help support the channel if you're planning on making your Amazon purchase. Anyways, just use that link to get you over to Amazon. Excuse me, my nose is really running after that meal. But yeah, thanks again everyone for your continued support. And until next video,